Ever been caught off guard by a sudden blackout? It's dark, it's quiet, and you're scrambling to find your flashlight. Power outages can be unexpected and inconvenient, but don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll share 10 genius power outage survival hacks to help you stay safe, comfortable, and maybe even enjoy the downtime. Stick around because these tips might just save your day or night. When the power goes out, the very first thing you'll need is a reliable source of light. A flashlight is a must-have item for any household, and having the right one can make all the difference during a blackout. Traditional flashlights that run on batteries are a great start. However, it's crucial to ensure you have extra batteries on hand, as you never know how long the outage will last. For added convenience, consider upgrading to a headlamp. Unlike a handheld flashlight, a headlamp keeps your hands free, allowing you to carry items, cook, or perform tasks around the house with ease. This is especially useful if you need to navigate your home in the dark or complete emergency repairs. Another fantastic option is a crank flashlight. Unlike battery-powered devices, a crank flashlight is powered by manual effort. Simply turn the handle to generate light. This eliminates the worry of running out of batteries altogether, making it an eco-friendly and reliable choice. Finally, store your flashlights in a designated, easily accessible location and check them periodically to ensure they're in working order. A reliable flashlight is more than just a tool, it's your lifeline in the dark. Be prepared and let it guide you safely through the storm. When the lights go out unexpectedly, having a well-prepared emergency kit can turn a chaotic situation into a manageable one. Your emergency kit is your lifeline during a blackout, ensuring that you and your loved ones have the essential supplies to stay safe, comfortable, and prepared. Start with the basics: water and food. Aim for at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for drinking and sanitation, and include a 3-day supply of non-perishable food items like canned goods, granola bars, and trail mix. Don't forget a manual can opener. Add a first aid kit stocked with bandages, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any necessary prescription medications. This ensures you're prepared to handle minor injuries or health issues during the outage. A whistle is another important tool. It can help signal for assistance if you're in distress or need to get someone's attention. Other essentials include a multi-tool or utility knife, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio for updates, and extra batteries. For comfort and warmth, pack blankets, gloves, and emergency thermal blankets. Store your kit in a waterproof portable container and keep it in an accessible location. Regularly check and update its contents to ensure everything is functional and up to date. An emergency kit is your first step to surviving any blackout with confidence and peace of mind. During a power outage, staying connected and keeping essential devices running can be a lifesaver. That's where a portable power source comes in, whether it's for communication, accessing important updates, or powering medical devices. Having a reliable power solution is crucial. Start with a portable power bank. These compact and easy-to-carry devices are perfect for charging your smartphone, tablet, or other small electronics. Look for one with a high capacity, measured in milliampere hours, to ensure it can fully charge your devices multiple times. Some power banks even come with built-in solar panels, allowing you to recharge them during extended outages. For larger power needs, a portable generator is an excellent investment. It can power appliances like refrigerators, heaters, or medical equipment. When using a generator, safety is paramount. Always operate it outdoors in a well-ventilated area to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning. Additionally, familiarize yourself with its operation beforehand to avoid mishaps during an emergency. Other options include solar-powered chargers and crank generators, which are eco-friendly and don't rely on fuel. These are great backups if you're unable to access traditional power sources. Having a portable power source ensures that you can stay connected, informed, and prepared no matter how long the blackout lasts. During a blackout, prioritizing safety and staying informed are the keys to navigating the situation with confidence. Power outages often come with heightened risks, from fire hazards to accidents caused by limited visibility, so being proactive can make all the difference. When the power goes out, one of the first impulses is often to light a candle or use another open flame for a light. While this may seem like a quick and easy fix, it comes with significant safety risks that can quickly turn a minor inconvenience into a disaster. During a blackout, you need to be extra cautious about fire hazards. Candles are an open flame, and even the smallest accident, such as knocking one over or leaving it unattended, can lead to a devastating fire. If the blackout lasts longer than expected, the risk of fire increases as candles burn down, creating a potential fire hazard in your home. In low visibility, it's easy to forget where you've placed a candle or even accidentally brush against it. This is especially dangerous if there are flammable materials nearby like curtains, paper, or clothing. Instead of using candles, opt for battery-operated lights like LED lanterns, flashlights, or even headlamps. These alternatives are much safer and provide brighter, more reliable lighting without the risk of fire. LED lanterns, for example, can illuminate an entire room without consuming much power, and many are rechargeable. Rechargeable flashlights or crank flashlights are also great choices, as they don't require batteries and can be used repeatedly. By choosing safe lighting options, you'll not only prevent the risk of fire, but also reduce your stress and stay safer during the outage. When a power outage strikes, staying informed is just as important as having the right tools and supplies. In today's world, access to reliable information can make a significant difference in how you navigate through an emergency situation. Power outages can be unpredictable, and conditions may change rapidly, especially if they're caused by storms, natural disasters, or other major events. Staying up to date with the latest news can help you make decisions to stay safe and prepared. One of the most useful tools for staying informed is a battery-powered or hand crank radio. Even when the power is out, these radios can still pick up emergency broadcasts and weather alerts from local authorities. This is crucial if cellular networks are down or if you're in an area with limited phone service. A hand crank radio doesn't rely on batteries, making it an excellent backup option, ensuring you'll always have a source of information no matter how long the blackout lasts. If you still have power on your phone, use it to check weather apps, news outlets, or government emergency alerts. Many regions also have social media accounts or text alert systems that provide real-time updates during an outage. Having access to reliable information will help you assess the situation, understand the cause of the outage, and decide whether you need to take additional actions like evacuating, preparing for a longer blackout, or seeking help. In a power outage, visibility is drastically reduced, and even the most familiar surroundings can become treacherous. Moving around your home during a blackout requires extra care to prevent accidents and injuries. The lack of lighting makes it much easier to trip over obstacles or bump into furniture, and the stress of the situation can make you more prone to mistakes. That's why it's crucial to move with caution and take your time, even if you feel the urge to rush. Start by using a flashlight to illuminate your path. Even small flashlights can make a big difference in helping you see obstacles ahead, such as furniture, stairs, or stray objects on the floor. Keep your flashlight close at hand and use it every time you need to move through different rooms. Alternatively, consider using a headlamp, which keeps both of your hands free to navigate, carry items, or handle other tasks. It's also important to clear walkways and hallways before moving around. Remove any clutter, such as shoes, toys, or stray items that could cause tripping. If possible, keep paths clear from sharp corners or low-hanging objects that you might not notice in the dark. Finally, move slowly and stay calm. Avoid rushing, as it's easier to make mistakes when you're stressed or anxious. For older family members or children, make sure they are safely guided or stay near them to avoid falls or injuries. Taking a few extra moments to move carefully can prevent accidents and ensure everyone stays safe during the blackout. Once the power is restored, it's essential to approach the situation with caution and a clear plan to protect your home and your electronics. Recovering from a blackout doesn't stop once the lights come back on. It's just as important to take the right steps afterward to ensure safety and prevent potential future issues. Here are some key tips for handling the recovery process and safeguarding your devices. Once the power has been restored, it's important to approach the situation cautiously, particularly when it comes to your household appliances. Power surges that occur when electricity is suddenly returned to the grid can cause significant damage to electrical devices and appliances. These surges happen when the electrical system stabilizes, sending excess voltage through the system, which can overwhelm sensitive components in your appliances. That's why it's essential to carefully inspect your appliances for any signs of damage before using them again. Start by visually inspecting each appliance. Look for any burn marks, scorch marks, or unusual odors, which could indicate electrical damage or overheating. If you smell burning plastic or notice any discolored areas around the power cord or plug, this is a strong sign that the appliance may have been affected by the surge. Next, test each appliance one at a time. For example, try turning on your refrigerator, microwave, or oven to see if they're functioning properly. Pay attention to any unusual sounds, such as buzzing, humming, or sparking, which could be an indication that internal components have been damaged. If you discover any signs of damage, refrain from using the appliance and consult a professional technician. Attempting to use a damaged appliance can lead to further damage or even pose a fire risk. In extreme cases, it may be necessary to replace the appliance entirely. By thoroughly checking for damaged appliances, you ensure the safety of your home and prevent the possibility of using faulty equipment that could lead to more significant issues down the line. After a power outage, one of the most crucial steps to protect your home's electronics is to turn off all appliances and electronics before the power is restored. It might seem like a minor detail, but this simple action can save you from costly damage caused by power surges when the electricity comes back on. A power surge happens when the electrical system stabilizes and the current is restored, often at a higher voltage than usual. This excess voltage can overload your appliances and electronics, causing irreparable damage to sensitive circuits inside devices like computers, televisions, gaming consoles, and kitchen appliances. The sudden rush of electricity can fry circuit boards, blow fuses, and burn out essential components. To mitigate this risk, unplug non-essential electronics during the outage, or at the very least turn them off. Major appliances like refrigerators, dishwashers, and washing machines should also be powered off. After the power comes back on, resist the urge to immediately turn everything back on. Instead, gradually power up your devices, starting with the most essential ones, like your refrigerator, and working your way through the rest. For added protection, consider using surge protectors to safeguard your electronics from future surges. Taking these precautions can help prevent costly repairs, downtime, or the need to replace expensive equipment. By turning off your electronics and being mindful of power surges, you help ensure that everything stays in working order when the lights come back on. During a power outage, the return of electricity often brings with it the risk of power surges, a sudden spike in voltage that can seriously damage your sensitive electronics. To minimize this risk and protect your devices, it's essential to use surge protectors and other protective measures. A surge protector works by absorbing the excess voltage and directing it safely away from your electronics, preventing damage to crucial components like circuit boards, processors, and memory. Devices such as computers, televisions, game consoles, and home theater systems are particularly vulnerable to power surges. These devices rely on sensitive electronic components that can be easily fried by excessive power. To ensure their longevity and functionality, always plug these devices into a high-quality surge protector rather than directly into the wall outlet. In addition to surge protectors, consider investing in an uninterruptible power supply, UPS, for essential electronics, such as your computer or home office equipment. A UPS provides backup power in the event of a sudden outage and allows you to safely shut down your devices to avoid data loss or internal damage. Some UPS devices also come with built-in surge protection, offering double protection for your electronics. Finally, when a power surge occurs, unplug any devices that are not connected to surge protectors until the power stabilizes. By taking these preventive steps, you can greatly reduce the risk of damage and keep your valuable electronics safe for the long haul.